Hey, heroes. This is Stan Lee. I hope you haven't forgotten me. You better not have forgotten me. We've been together for so many generations. I don't want that to stop. I don't consider you as fans. I consider you as close friends. I'd like to feel that you consider me the same way. So let's think of it that we have that relationship. You're my friend, I'm your friend. And we're not going to let anything come between that arrangement. And that's really all I wanted.
Stan Lee, the publisher of Marvel Comics, has probably been in the comic book business longer than anybody on Earth. He claims that Guinness is going to put him in the book of records, but that's not really true, is it?
Well, they very well might. You know, as I had mentioned earlier, I think that I've probably written more stories that have been published than anybody who's ever lived. Not necessarily better stories, but certainly more stories.
Stan Lee!
Creator of Marvel Comics?
Greetings, true believers. Are you nuts? The thing fits in there perfectly. Look, he's fitting right now. He can't be the Hulk. I'm the Hulk.
100 years from now, if somebody should bring up my name, if it would still be around, it would be nice if people say, geez, I thought he was a good writer. His stories gave me a lot of pleasure. That's what people tell me now, and it's the best thing any writer can ever hear. When I see the characters that I helped to create on the screen, I don't really think of them as my characters. I really sit in the theater and I watch them the way every member of the audience watches them. And at the end of the movie, I usually say, damn, that was good. I'm so glad. But I worked with artists who brought them into life, who let people see what they look like and showed the action. There are directors who added so much to the characters and their direction, and the actors who brought so much. It isn't a one-man field. There's so many people contribute. I'm just happy that I've had a hand in all of this, and I'm happy that even after all these years, someone bothers to interview me about it. I'm really very flattered. They're the greatest stories ever told. Heroes show us we don't need to be perfect to do what's right. It's not about living without fear, but facing injustice. It's not about being powerful, but finding your calling when you least expect it. They show us it's okay to be vulnerable, no matter how tough you are. Because even though they're heroes, they're still human.
Dad, I just wish I could share my accomplishments with you. You mean so much to me, and honestly, I've always felt a distance, what with you being on the family island all the time, and I just wish you could see how...
Fred. Son.
Dad.
I wear 'em front. I wear 'em back. I go inside out. Then I go front and back.
Dad!
We have a lot to talk about.
And now, Mr. Marvel himself, Stan Lee.
Greetings,
Greetings, culture lovers, zombies. We've all seen them in countless horror movies. They're usually referred to as the dead who walk. Now, what can they possibly have to do with Tony Stark or his armored alter ego, the invincible Iron Man? Well, seeing as how you bothered to ask, here's a clue. Take a mysterious submarine at the bottom of the sea, add the murderous menace of the Mandarin, mix with a plan to steal Iron Man's armor, add the living dead, and wait till you see what happens next. See ya.
Thank you for this. Thank you, you know.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.
Excelsior!